even though the whole fuck around and find out movement, for people that voted for MAGA and voted for Trump, but yet didn't realize that indeed they were voting against their own interest, their own economic self-interest, against inflation, and against their government jobs that they themselves were enjoying. They didn't think that Trump's policies would come for them. And it seems as though this group of people, or rather a contingent of whites, I'm not even sure if these are conservative whites. I don't know if these are liberal whites. I don't know if these are apolitical whites. I'm not sure. But the whites are angry. And it's a mixed bag when the whites are angry, because when the whites get angry, shit like the Civil War breaks out, right? And I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. However, North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis, a Republican, a big supporter of the Trump administration, says that his office has been receiving harassing calls and death threats. And I want you to notice a couple of things. I'm going to play this clip. There are no accents of the angry callers of which you were about to hear, and they are cussing Thom Tillis the fuck out. It is not a Haitian accent, not a Hispanic accent, not even a British accent. There's no accents. It's Americans, okay? And it's the envelopians. it's our Caucasian cousins. They're calling the Republicans and cussing them smooth the fuck out. And listen, when you piss off the 2A contingent, you better watch your back, okay? Because they move different out here. But Will, please take it from the tippity top. A sliver of the calls that Thom Tillis, the senator from North Carolina, the Republican, has been receiving from constituents.
Good afternoon, Senator Tillis.
That's how Northern war vets think about you.
Good afternoon, Senator Tillis.
That's how Northern war vets think about you, Southern white trash. That's what the ones who won the Civil War think about you. Do you understand that inferior bad genes, inbred stupid you and all your people?
Yeah, Thom Tillis, afraid of death threats. Then get the out of office.
I would like to talk to Thom Tillis and ask him why he thinks it's okay for him to take money from this nation and it over. Why does he think that he can tell his employers to go themselves every goddamn day, all day long, and sell his goddamn nation out and his employers over? Don't he know that his employers can take a axe handle and cave his head in?
And I suggest, well, you're going to have to be very careful about going out in public or talking to anybody that's real, that's an actual American, because we hate you.
If I didn't have a broken back in Southern California, I would spend the rest of my life in federal prison for a chance to cut your throat.
That's about the third or fourth time I've heard that, and I've laughed every single time. I've laughed every single time. You keep pissing off them people from the Caucasus Mountains. Other person from the Caucasus Mountains, shame on you for not knowing who your folks are, okay? Your folks don't take kindly to being screwed over, okay? Them cutters don't run, okay? And even if they don't show up at the front door of the Senate office, nigga, they gonna call you and tell you all about it. And, I love white on white violence, y'all. It is my favorite. Like, I almost can't get enough of it. Like, and I know that sounds maybe a little fucked up. This man talking about cutting people's, necks and shit. And I'm chuckling about the shit. Well, the shit is funny. Okay. Because I see black and brown people constantly brutalized at the hands of the state. I see people in power fucking over white folks also, in addition to us. And there be little to no consequence behind it. And I'm sorry if some of these people in positions of power have to move a little bit fearful, good. Good. Experience a little bit of the chaos and the instability that many people living in this country experience on a daily basis for a variety of reasons, whether or not it's housing insecurity, food insecurity, fear from police. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot that people every day in this country experience a lot of uncomfortability around. And unfortunately, I do not think senators or elected officials writ large, I don't think that they understand that. And if they got to hear from their own folks, if you got to hear from the ones, you know, because the Caucasians, y'all, they don't just bark, they bite. You know what I'm saying? They will let the chopper sing. I mean, there's been a lot of instances, recent and historical, of which they have shown us they will let the chopper sing. And if I was some of these Republican lawmakers, given what Brother Luigi has done, given what two others attempted to let the chopper sing, well, one of them did, let the chopper sing on, President Cheeto, dog. If it's going to be real for us, it needs to be real for them. And if we need to sit back and let the whites work it out amongst themselves, I'm with it. Work it out, whites. But we know how the whites work it out. They work it out with the pistolas. So we'll see. My other